So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Done delicately. Well read, nice interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Grealish, I like a lot. To me, he's a combination of a number 10 and a modern midfielder, in the sense that he has that creativity as well as the drive and work rate that's expected of someone playing in the middle these days. Stick him anywhere across those attacking positions and he'll come up trumps.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he has been fouled there. Iniesta. Played out towards the right wing. Palmer puts a cross in. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Crossed in early. Good read, needed to be. Grealish! Grealish! Oh, he hit that sweetly. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Costa Curta. Bellingham. Haaland has a goal! He scored!
Maradona very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
It carries far too far and out of play. Costa Curta is there to clear. Just eases him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that is out of play. Kulusevski. That looks a good ball. And the ball is out of play. And it's Maradona. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out to the right. Kulusevski. Palmer. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that is good. Super. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Kulusevski. Iniesta. And here's Grealish. Showing good feet. And De Ligt. And it's Iniesta. Nicely weighted ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Haaland. De Vrij defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kulusevski.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Iniesta. Busquets. Maradona. Spread out to the left. That looks a cracking ball. Goalkeeper's ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Grealish. Not the most accurate pass. Japan finding their passes. Haaland. And it's Totti. He's gone for goal. Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. And maybe the target really should have been hit.
Great defending, strong and determined. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Grealish. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Busquets. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Grealish. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball, and he's in here. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Haaland.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's Totti! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's on a charge. David Villa going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Iniesta.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Oh, that is a nice touch. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Roberto Carlos, who's on a run down the left wing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Palmer. That's Busquets. Grealish. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... He's got the shot away! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Neymar simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there's the clearance. Played out to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kulusevski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Busquets. Goes looking wide. David Villa. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kulusevski going face-to-face with his great rival. So, what can they make of this? He's looking to set free a runner. Back into the middle. Totti.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Busquets. De Ligt.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Haaland! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Totti. Chooses to go back. And it's Totti. It's Totti! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And they win it back again.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sunset. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tagliafico. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Oh, they could break here. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Eto.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi. Now it's Rodri.
Rodri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham does well to get it back.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rodri.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Neymar. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. It's Bellingham. Here's Rodri. And it's Totti. That's a good ball out wide.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. He's in a great position. Neymar works it forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Eto nicked it back promptly. It is a corner, good chance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Totti. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a fact. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. And the counter is on. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's onside. Great chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Eto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That'll be a throw. Haaland. And it's Totti. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
So what can they make of this? Out to the left it goes. Gets a good foot in there. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. Schmeichel gets rid without sophistication. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. That's Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Lahm. It's Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic. And here's the chance to counter. Rodri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's gone forward. Now it's Haaland. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23, Neymar.
And the action is back underway.
Numero 20.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Haaland. And it's Ronaldinho. Thuram gets a foot in here. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. Messi. Pull it. And pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shot could be on. In, but up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Messi. Messi. Ball driven towards the far post. Keeper has taken decisive action. Ronaldinho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
This is the time you need that pace.
Haaland. It's a sweet ball, that. Pull it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Hullet. Oh, strongly challenged there. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard makes the interception. Forwards and with intent. Roberto Carlos. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Rodri. Rodri wins the duel this time. It could be in here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Real chance! He has done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
Time for a change in personnel.
Lasciano il campo per
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Totti shapes to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rummenigge, he is through here. Has a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. Rodri. Oh, it's come loose. And they win it back again.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Aimed beyond the defence. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Lam. And here's Mbappe. And here's Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's beaten, and the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
He's in a good position here, and it's slung out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
He won't be happy with that one. Over to the left. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Roberto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Haaland stood up well to him there. If you could use just one word, Jim, to describe, say, Roberto, what would that be?
Intelligent. He can play in about 4 or 5 positions, Peter, and excel in all of them.
Yeah,
he's so effective when it comes to breaking up the play. Then he's got all that creativity he needs to trigger quick counters. So that's where I'd like to see him positioned.
Sané. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that's well spotted. Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good for...
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. Haaland. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Beckenbauer. Sané. Bernardo Silva. Sané. Looking for the run. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Interesting ball. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Cannavaro gets it away. Lahm. Bellingham.
Japan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Totti. Here's Haaland. Now it's Sané. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Oh, good ball. Bernardo Silva ploughing through the middle. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then
here's Haaland! Goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gets his pass away. And it's Maradona. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied.
Totti! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta tries to clear. He's had a hit! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckenbauer is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bernardo Silva. Good read, needed to be. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita.
And we're off
Per la
again.
loro sicurezza. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
Nice interception, well timed.
Lasciano il campo per
It's a little off
il
target.
numero 20.
Gently done.
Ronaldinho. Il numero
Bullet.
11.
That
Attenzione,
is
una
good
sostituzione.
alertness. That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Aim forwards. And it's Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's had a shot! Cleared without complication. Hullet. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Sane going face to face with his great rival. Rodri. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. And again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Sane, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
Big
stopped it.
chance! Mbappe! Rudiger. Rodri. It's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rafael Leao. It's a sweet ball, that. Nicely aimed pass. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Japan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the shot's on here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sané. Good spot, he's seen the run. Fiddles it through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, what has happened here? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Van Basten. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hullet. Hullet! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Hullet can't really justify missing that, can he?
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Really well taken goal.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just 5 minutes left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rafael Leao. Now Costa Curta. And here's Neymar. That's tidy.
Il quarto uomo indica
And it's
2
Hullet.
minuti di recupero.
Now it's Rafael Leao. 2 minutes to be added on. Looking for the runner. Oh, good-looking ball. Could move up a gear here. Ronaldinho has got himself a free kick. Ronaldinho. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A real Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Could move up a gear here. Lampard. That's very neat. Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Bellingham. Totti. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. And it's Beckham. It is early, but... And he's had a hit! And he's taking no chances there. Totti. Here's Haaland. And the counter is on. Oh, strongly challenged there. York. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. York! Pass is just off target. Lahm. So what can they make of this? If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lampard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great hit! Beckham. Son Heung-min. And it's Beckham. Here's Rodri. York! And here's Son Heung-min. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Son Heung-min. Nice control. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, they can break here. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Beckham. Son Heung-min. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lahm. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Totti. Oh, that's fabulous. He rises! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer. Rodri. York. Lamp, he's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham with the short one. And here's Beckham. Lampard receives it in a good position here. Beckham. Lahm deals with that comfortably.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Beckham. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's well seen too. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this looks sharp. Lampard has been caught there, it's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Bellingham threads one in. Totti!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9. Lascia il campo per il numero 11.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a promising...
Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Tottenham have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lampard has a look and plays it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, great chance! Tottenham have their second corner now. Beckham goes short. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Lampard. Rodri. Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And the pass is intercepted. Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
York, Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Can he finish? He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Lampard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard. Lampard with the cross. Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear. Totti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And they win it back again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And here's... And the shot! Lampard. Now Mbappe. Fiddles it through. And it's Beckham. York. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Son Heung-min. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Beckham. Oh, that's neat. He's got the shot away! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now. Beckham. York. He's had it taken off him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Lampard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Totti. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lampard. Aim forwards. Mbappe. He has found the way through. Decent hit! And he should have made it 4.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
And it's Lampard. Mbappe. Cannavaro cuts it out. Robertson makes the interception. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's...
Beckham! Oh, brilliant save.
Ci saranno 3
Fourth
minuti di
official
recupero.
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. Ronaldinho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you just... It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Totti. Paolo Maldini, one of the heroes of that truly remarkable European final played in Athens in 1994. And his performance was, I guess, Jim, pretty much as close to perfection as almost anything any of us would have seen.
Yeah, I would totally agree. And it was when Catenaccio
Goes in for the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Well, they can break here. And it's Lam. Valverde gets a foot in here. Valverde. That's tidy. Musiala. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Has a goal! And it's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri, and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rafael Leao. Passing. Great hit! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Could move up a gear here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. It's a sweet ball, that. Rafael Leao. He won't be happy with that one. Bellingham. Interesting ball. Great ball, and he shot a goal! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nicely weighted ball. He's looking wide. And the shot! He scored! And they're back in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rafael Leao for Valverde. Musiala. Rafael Leao. Maradona. Maldini calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And we have our very first corner. Played it short. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Eto. Pinches it off him. And here's Musiala. He's got a great chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Maradona. That pass has been well intercepted.
It
looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Totti. Rafael Leao. Valverde. And he was alert to it. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great ball if he can get there. João Cancelo. Quality ball. Ronaldinho. Eto looking to add to his goal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Cancelo. Oh, well played, well played. That has ended up in no man's land.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Musiala does really well to win the ball there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Musiala, he's been picked out. Can he finish? Bellingham gets it away.
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
28,599.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. It's a sharp pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rodri.
This is the time you need that pace.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mohamed Salah. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's got the shot away! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. João Cancelo.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Salah. João Cancelo. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a hit! And one more try! They want to be quick to recover. And again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Griezmann. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. It tries a shot! And he's heaved it away. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Real chance! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Mbappe! It's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the number on the board is 3. Griezmann. And it's Lam. To Walker. And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Totti voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Provided by the local police.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.